I have been trying to think back at the moment that Kaila first told me about Ryan. She was a few years into college and mentioned this upperclassman. He got her number and asked her out a few times out on a date. She told me that he had a cute Australian accent, but he wasn't much of her type.
Can you see why I didn't say yes to Ryan initially?
Kaila and I met at college. I was a sophomore, she was a freshman. Saw her across campus, tried to shoot my shot, unsuccessful in that attempt.
Truthfully was not interested, but he persisted.
About 3 years later, I saw her across campus in a salmon dress and nude pumps. I'll never forget it. And when I saw that, I was like, you know, I got to give this another shot. And I gave it another shot, and here we are.
Went on our first date, and I wish I would have been more interested back then in 2011, but I'm not sure that we'd be where we were if we started dating then. So I think it was for the best. We have a dog, Hutch. He's a German Shepherd. And we went for a hike on a Sunday to Pulpit Rock in Hamburg.
Oh, I was a nose wreck. I was a wreck. I was in the truck and we're driving there, and I'm thinking as we're driving there, I'm like, you know, all right, you're talking too much. You need to stop talking. And so I'm like telling myself, like, calm down and stop talking. And then I'm like, all right, you've been way too silent, way too long in this truck. She's gonna know something's up. You need to talk more.
We met Carrie. She told me she was working on a project for a portfolio, asked if she could take some photos of me and Hutch. And then she took a solo photo of me, and when I turned around, Ryan was down on one knee. So Carrie captured the whole thing. Hutch was there with us, which was really awesome. So it was just a really special day doing some things that we love to do. I love Ryan's sense of humor, that he's hardworking, he's ambitious. I think that we have a lot of the same qualities. He's just an all-around great person. So he's easy to love.
Who are you and what did you do to my daughter?
Right. Do you like it?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Well, I was taken aback by her love for her family and others. She is probably one of the most giving people I know. So she's very giving and grounded. That's probably, you know, the things that I noticed first.
Real love, true love, might be rare, but you two are proof that it exists. It chose you, and you have what it takes to make the most of it. And that is what we are all celebrating here today. I cannot think of two people more worthy of the opportunity. The bride and groom will now read their vows.
Best of three? No way.
Okay, fine.
You're first.
It's no surprise to anyone that I have a difficult time making decisions.
Anyone who's ever asked me what I want to eat or where I want to eat can attest to that. But I can say with absolute certainty that you are by far the best and the easiest decision I've ever made. We've come such a long way in the past 8 years, and I stand here today loving you more than I ever have. I vow to be adventurous and open-minded, whether it's booking that flight or buying that painting or trying new foods. Even when I'd much rather eat a ham and cheese sandwich in the Hong Kong airport, which is a true story, I did that. I vow to choose you every day, 1,000,000 times. I'm the luckiest woman to be standing here with you today and facing life with you every day.
I should have gone first. I got a lot to live up to. Over the last 8 years, I've been fortunate enough to watch you experience many firsts, from discovering your love of sushi to traveling the world. I vow to encourage you to put the ham and cheese sandwich down and try something new.
I knew that would be in there.
Yep. We share a lot of laughter. I really do love doing life with you. So lucky to love you, but I'm even luckier to have your love. If this is just the beginning, our lives are going to be beautiful.
It is now my great honor, with the power vested in me, to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss.
I think it took a few months and a lot of effort on Ryan's part before she finally agreed to go out on that date. The next time I saw Kaila, I knew just how smitten she was with Ryan, just by the huge smile she had on her face. Almost 8 years later, and I can still see that same smile, even if she thinks no one else is looking. As her best friend, I'm so happy she found someone as stubborn and loyal, who didn't give up trying to get that first date.
Their love is admirable. They are both very independent people, but they have found solitude in giving some of that independence to one another and allowing themselves to be dependent on each other in certain times. I admire that, and I think we all can. And they really show that love is a compromise, and love is about understanding one another, hearing each other out, and really giving the other person a chance to communicate. And you guys really demonstrate that beautifully. So thank you. But lastly, I think what I want to thank Ryan for, and Mom and Dad can attest to this, is I always wanted a big sister. So thank you, Ryan, for giving me the big sister I always wanted. Thank you.
Everybody that's here tonight, you look at where you all come from. From Australia? Really? All over the United States? Just proves how much you two are loved.
All of the memories that we're gonna end up making, I mean, we've made so many in the past couple of years. It's like looking at a lifetime together, I can only imagine all the fun times we're gonna have, so. Oh my God, look at